When I surface, gasping for air, Luigi da Porto is sitting at the end of my bed. Lately, he's been stalking my night thoughts. I haven't been able to work out quite why, after all these years, but now that he's here it feels strangely natural. Like when the chronology is skewed in a dream, and a dead relative or a teacher from your primary school shows up. I don't think, impossible, 16th century Italian warrior poet Luigi da Porto pitching up in my basement flat in northwest London. I just think, thank God. There he is. And just as I think this, his outline begins to blur. I try to focus on his features, try to get purchase on something solid outside my body, but the next wave from the pit is crashing over me. This time it brings with it a deadening exhaustion that is almost sweet. I slip back into unconsciousness without a fight. When I wake again, the mezzanine of our apartment seems brighter than usual. Sun is pouring through the half of the window that's above pavement level, bouncing off Whitney's bowl and Max's favourite painting, which I've been forced to spend rather too much time with, a pair of lovers on London Bridge, standing stock still and lost in each other, as commuters swirl around them. This time I can see Luigi very clearly. He's lounging on the yellow armchair that Max brought up to our bedroom space for visitors, wearing the same clothes as he was in that oil painting where I first saw and fell for him. A fur-trimmed tunic, cinched rather tight, pantyhose, slip-on leather shoes, and a velvet cloak flicked over one shoulder. When he sees I'm awake, he leans forward. His broken nose, the thick, dark eyebrows, the hollow cheeks and startling fullness of his lips, all the thuggish beauty of his broad features rearranges itself into a picture of concern.
"Oh, my dear, you are having an awful time of it, aren't you?"
The clock by Whitney's bowl, the one you can't always trust, says 2:36. I must have been down there for a while this time. 2 hours? Maybe 3. The thought of someone watching me while I'm thrashing around in the pit gives me vertigo. I wipe my mouth quickly with the back of my hand to check for dribble. How did you get here? I try to stack the pillows behind me so I can sit up straight, but the effort is too much.
"Can I help with that?"
Luigi asks, half rising.
"I can't tell you how much I feel for you. You know, of course, I was bedridden for several months following the injury, so you don't need to explain to me the crushing effect it has on the spirit as well as the body."
I feel a flicker of guilt. It's true, he's been on my mind, but not because I've been reflecting compassionately on his time stuck in bed. Rather, I've been dreaming lately about my life in Verona, that tiny flat a stone's throw from the arena stadium, so that in the summer months when the opera was in full swing, he didn't need to buy tickets. The music came floating over the rooftops. Wondering when it was that I gave up on that younger part of me. Sex on a train, on a boat, and once, a fail, up a tree. The me that believed in poetry, even my own, and got stoned, so very stoned, then pinched warm pastries from the trays outside the bakeries on the way home at 3 a.m. The me that I feel so fucking far from now.
"Mind you," he lowers his voice, "I probably shouldn't say this with you feeling so reduced, but you do know your cheekbones have never looked better."
"Oh," I touch my face, pleased. "Well, thank you. Someone said I was looking gaunt." It seems disloyal to name Max.
"Nonsense. You look ravishing. Even with the strange bed garments, all edges, angles, and pools of dark eyes. If my art were not already spoken for."
I glanced down at my flimsy grey t-shirt, a favourite, bought in a hipster store in Brooklyn years ago, worn thin with age, now stuck to my back with cold sweat, and a pair of faded black drawstring trousers I've been wearing since yesterday morning. Was that really only yesterday? Time has collapsed since I got sick. Night and day have lost their seam. Or perhaps that happened a few weeks after, when I realised I wasn't getting any better, and the world had moved on without me, leaving me trapped in this purgatory, a place in which I wake with dread to see which version of myself I will be, a well person who is stalked by sickness,